Whew. All right. Welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex,
I'm Eric.
and we're ready to get chopping. How have things been in the past week, my man?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty tired. That's all. That is all that's been going on with me.
Just been sleeping 24/7, trying to get in over 10 hours of sleep every night, so you are perfectly well rested. Oh, don't cats sleep for like 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day?
Oh, they probably do. I mean, I'm pretty sure lions they're only up for roughly like 6 hours of the day or less.
Yeah, so my real goal is to be king of the jungle, just like the lions, which means I'm going to have to bump up those sleeping numbers.
I mean, that's the trick. That's the only thing that's holding you back, Alex, is your will to not sleep. The technology is ruining your ability to become king of the Potsdam Forest Preserve.
Oh, it destroys it. Absolutely crushes me. I can't rule over this magnificent Hanoa Falls pond, you know?
I mean, come on. It really is taken away from your true Sasquatchian desires and abilities that all humans innately have.
I know. I go down on the dock every morning at 5:25 and do an hour and a half of naked yoga in order to assert my dominance over the rest of the lake.
I bet it
Oh,
feels
pond.
pretty empowering.
And it really does, but I'm telling you, I don't feel like I sleep enough so that my visceral roars wake up enough people to see me doing naked yoga from across the water.
I mean, they definitely will not respect you as much because you aren't as fierce and well rested as the mighty lion.
Yeah, I really feel like I think you're onto something. I definitely can't bring out my inner waking up that early in the morning. It's even that just doesn't help me with my inner pond king, you know? It's also the naked yoga in the morning really does give you some pep in your step, right? Like you got to have a routine, and it is brisk, so it really gets you going, turbocharges your morning.
I was gonna say we still have frost in the morning. Like it's got to be
Yeah.
quite chilly on those nice little pond breeze blowing on you.
Oh, the breeze is chilly. It's not a show, let me tell you. It is very cold.
Everything is tight and tidy with you with the
Yeah,
morning.
binoculars will not do. You're gonna need a telescope if you want to catch any action.
All right.
But it's all about mind over matter. You know, it's all about warming yourself up with your heart.
I mean, everyone knows that body temperature is just a state of mind.
Absolutely.
Like you have a fever, state of mind.
Yeah.
You're feeling cold, state of mind. You just gotta will it away with your great hours of sleep that you got.
I mean, there's those monks that can like boil water or something stupid, right? They're just like, oh, they start
Well,
steaming.
that's with their chi energy, Alex. That's totally different.
Oh, that
Come
makes
on.
sense.
I mean, I don't know
Is
about
the chi
you, but
related to the chia pets?
I want to say yes. That's how
Same
chia
energy.
pets grow so fast. It's actually
Ah, okay.
due to it absorbs the chi energy of everything around it.
All
It's
right.
very fickle.
Do you want to jump into our main topic?
I'm ready. I think
You
we're
ready?
all set.
Beat a quick run over to the main topic.
Yeah, why
All
not?
right. Today's main topic is as varied and hectic as they come. The variance in this thing is ginormous. You ready
All
for the
right.
first one?
Yes.
Arusha, Timor Arabusta, and Sayada. That's Sayada. So Sayada, maybe.
Sayada.
Yeah.
They all sound vaguely uh Spanish in nationality.
Good guess. You can
But
get this stuff in a lot of Spanish-speaking countries, but also a lot of French-speaking countries as well.
oh, get it? As in like it's an actual thing that we can get?
100%.
Huh. Is
I mean,
it
we can't, but
oh, we can't get it? Is it because we're dang tourists and
no,
it's
it's
only
because we
for
live
the
in the frozen north, and it's an equatorial thing.
oh, it's an is it types of birds?
Ooh, types of birds. No,
Tropical
because I don't know
birds.
any birds. I'm gonna give you 3 more. You ready?
Yeah.
SL26, Selection 9, and S795. Actually, I think you're right, Eric. Those are birds because I just saw the new S795 government surveillance drones out yesterday.
Dude, those things are crazy. Have you
Yeah.
like oh man. It's
You'd think
bad.
Blue Jay, but definitely not. Blue Jays don't have 35 millimeter cameras and telephoto lenses.
Well,
Yeah.
Blue Jay is just the that's the project that developed the drone was, you know.
Right. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's bad.
right. So the birds that we have currently listed off so far are Arusha, Timor Arabusta, Sayada, SL26, Selection 9, and S795.
Um wow, that's a whole lot of jank and wild stuff.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with uh markets, you know, like the S&P 500.
I mean, maybe there's a place called Arusha, but I just don't think that's true. So I got 3 more markets for you. You ready?
Oh gosh, okay, sure.
You know the format by now. You'll love it. French Mission, Ethiopian Harar, and Uganda.
Are they so they're like I mean when you said French mission,
Yeah,
as in like
French Mission Market. I trade there all the time.
no, you fool. It's gotta be the are they like oh my gosh, this is weird. It's special like pilgrimages.
The Ethiopian Harar? I guess that could be some sort of pilgrimage.
I,
I
I
mean, I would make a pilgrimage for this stuff.
for okay, so it's an actual like thing that we can
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Are they coffee beans?
Yeah, they're varieties of Arabica coffee bean. How did you get that?
I don't know. I just sort of pieced it together.
Dang, that was clutch. Yeah, these are all varieties of Arabica coffee bean, which is the main coffee bean. There's another
Oh,
kind of coffee bean called Robusta, which is like mainly Vietnam and Sri Lankan coffee beans.
huh. I didn't even know that they had coffee beans like native to that area.
Yeah, those are the two kinds, Robusta and Arabica. And so
Wild.
there's like a whole bunch of different strains and stuff. My favorite of all the strains is Tipica.
Tipica.
So I just want to be like, oh yeah, some quality Tipica beans, please.
Just be
Just like the
walking
tip
into
of it.
you walk into your favorite coffee store, the underground music is bumping, the
Yeah.
barista with the nice handlebar mustache and multiple piercings is
Uh-huh.
sitting there. You turn to him and you ask, "Hey, you got any new Tipica?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, I got the best Tipica. Welcome to the Tipica Palace." And you're like, "I'm in heaven."
Close. What they actually do is they ask you for Le Orange, the Dutch loyalist newspaper,
Oh, that dirty
um,
thing.
because obviously only people plotting to protect the Dutch monarchy would roll into a coffee shop serving exclusively Hawaiian Kona coffee beans. He goes, "No man, we only got the Hawaiian Kona."
Oh, the Hawaiian Kona is the way to go.
I
I
mean, there's
mean,
also
hey.
other easier stuff like Java and K7, the classic K7.
It really makes you wonder why are some of the like coffee bean like the beans just weird like numbers and letters.
So, I mean, here's my question, okay? Yeah, well, obviously it's the same reason that marijuana strains have stupid names, right? Because like some guy made it in a lab and was like, I don't know, number 7, that's test 7,
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
variety number 7, and the name stuck.
So do you
Or
think that those are all like genetically modified?
I wouldn't say genetically modified. I think they're just like cultivars, right? Like they're intentionally
Okay.
crossbred. So I'll read one for you here. K7 is a Kenyan selection of French Mission bourbon selected at Leggett Estate in Maruni, Kenya. Selected based on cupping trials. So they were like, "Oh, these guys have the best cups on their coffee beans."
That's very
They
cool.
called it K7 for, I guess, Kenya 7. My favorite though is that it turns out a bunch of guys from Kentucky like grow coffee or something, because two of the more popular coffee varieties are bourbon coffee and Blue Mountain coffee.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like
That's
country
good.
roads take me home to the
To the coffee
plantation
plants.
where I belong.
That's good. That's some good stuff.
Arusha.
Into the Tipica.
Yeah. An SL28.
It
My
keeps
favorite
me
varieties.
going. I love it.
Exactly. So yeah, there you go.
I
That's
like
the main
it.
topic.
I'm a fan.
You think it's time we leave the main stage in the bustling and verdant Central Park and take a left into the back alleyway that is the Young Rappers Projects?
You know, some might say that the Young Rappers projects were merely developed over time, but some say that it was actually created upon the birth of the universe, and that there have always been these mad bars spitting out of these young minds in the projects.
That sounds, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's where we are.
Some say it was brilliant 5th grade poetry, government mandated poetry that brought the mad bars and brilliant lyrics to the Young Rappers Projects. But I think it was in their hearts all along, striving to yearn free.
That was the real treasure upon the treasure map that guides you through the Young Rapper projects. It was the friends we made along the way.
Ooh, right in the heart. You want to go first? You want me to go first this week?
You know what? I mean, I don't think we had much notice of who won last week, so I'm definitely gonna have to say I obviously won, and I'll start us off. Drop that beat.
All right, I'm gonna try and do as good as Beatbox Monahan, but we'll see. You ready?
All right, so this is Epic Alley with I'm a Dreamer. I'm a dreamer. I daydream every 5 minutes or so. I'm a dreamer. I think of every way that my life could go. I'm a dreamer. I got used to the creativity I was given. I'm a dreamer when it comes to my imagination. I just give in. I'm a dreamer. I hope for the best. I'm a dreamer, and because of that, I am so blessed. I'm a dreamer. I find beauty in things all around me. I'm a dreamer. Don't you see? I'm a dreamer, and nobody can stop me from dreaming.
That was so good, dude. I mean, I really feel it. That's the sort of hope that you glimmer at in between the skyscrapers that line the Young Rappers projects.
It's beautiful. This is something
the
that
high-rise apartments.
This is how this is really the idea that we want to see in these Young Rapper projects, and I got to shout out Epic Alley for that one. Mm-hmm. So I think it's your time. I don't know how you can top it, but I'll drop you something.
I want you to spin me up something real slow, okay? Like a nice roll down, windows out, drive down the boulevard. This one's by The Silent Poet.
All right. Boom,
Let me
chick,
fall.
boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom,
I'll
chick,
break the
boom,
bone,
boom, chick,
none
boom, chick,
at all.
boom, boom,
All
chick,
bounce back
boom,
like
chick,
I hit
boom,
a
boom, chick,
rubber wall.
boom, chick,
I'll be fine.
boom, chick,
Now let
boom,
me
chick,
fall.
boom, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom,
sweet.
chick. Oh, that's fresh.
Thanks for the beat.
Oh, you got it. You know I will help a brother out and give him some nice homegrown beats along with my nice let's see, free range rhythm.
Thanks for I cracked open a can of them funky vinegar preserved beets and they were delicious. No preservatives or Well, I guess they were preserved. No chemical additives. Just the way I like them.
All right, sounds great.
So
Let's.
downstairs, wait, hold up. We have to do our due diligence as podcasters here. Downstairs, like not in the basement, but like the pipe crawl space below this video. You gotta
Oh
let us
yeah, no,
know who
that's
won, because we're
yeah.
gonna make some spicy bet that's podcast related, and obviously only the best rapper is gonna face only the worst rapper is gonna face the punishment, right?
I mean, we will have a punishment. Remember, I had to do the last week's podcast in the nude because of this. This is the segment that really lets our voters tell us who's the best.
Much like my morning yoga.
Of course.
Absolutely.
All right. Sounds good.
What's
Well,
the bet, you dog?
I think we can just roll right on through. We can roll the windows up, drive out of the project,
turn on the air conditioning,
and get right into questions from the internet.
I got one question for you. What's this high stakes young rappers project bet though? As we drive down the freeway on the way out of the projects.
All right, I got my hand on the wheel. I'm going back and forth, and I'm gonna say next week, the loser is not allowed to say the word maple creamy.
Oh, that's so hard. I don't think
It's
I can
hard.
go through a podcast without saying maple creamy. We'll try our best.
That would be like,
I mean, they're so good, and it's like the season is always, so you always want one.
Oh, I know. Except you have to replace the word maple creamy with cheesecake if you're going to use it.
Oh, I mean, it's not the same. It's just not the same.
Exactly. I bet it would hurt you to say. You're like, oh man, today I had a beautiful cheesecake.
Exactly. It'd be really tricky.
Right. Okay. So I'm
Questions
gonna.
From the internet. Bring them
I
on.
got one right here.
Yep.
So this one, I'm a little scared about talking about this one, but what are some modern day secret societies that most people don't know about? Asked by the user Dalton E. Moore.
I'll let you start this one off, Eric. What do you got?
Well, everyone knows that there's a secret society that actually runs the entire planet, and it's the underground mole people that go by the name Francis.
The Francis Society, also known as the Mole People. Do you know their motto, Eric?
I believe it's dig, dig, dig for Francis in we trust.
That is their motto.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but that's the motto, but their other thing that's important, their guiding clause is we turn mountains into molehills.
Oh, true.
So they won't stop at any natural boundary. They simply tunnel through it.
That's
which
wild.
is how they've managed to hold on to have such a grip on this world's economy.
Well, yeah, and it's like a mountain. It's like the opposite of making a mountain out of a molehill. They're so secret that they will take this mountain and turn it into a molehill.
The Francis Society, actually, their headquarters are in Mount Rushmore.
Well, that makes sense. It's headquarters. Mount Rushmore has heads. It's the it's the only thing that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, that's not all the secret societies we know of, though, because I mean, there's also the Guild of the Were-Rabchucks.
Of course, yeah.
Although we did expose them in our last 2 weeks.
We did expose the Were-Rabchuck. That is true. The Guild of the Were-Rabchuck is a secret society that goes around preaching that not all Were-Rabchucks are evil, and they're wrong. Their hearts are full of anger and malice, and they stop at nothing to take your wood pile and reduce it to scattered sticks.
It's
a horrible fate to befell any man, really.
I've only heard stories of people in their wood piles being dispersed of, but I'm scared of that one for sure. Hopefully they don't come after us.
You got half a cord of wood, and then you just have a big pile. You know,
it's all over the place. I'm scared.
In the front yard, it's in the backyard. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't trust a were-rap Chuck. You just can't trust them.
No. So
Obviously, the Guild of the Were-Rap Chuck does, but that's a different story. I think it's misplaced trust.
yeah, I mean, watch out, Dalton, Emor. You gotta watch out for the Guild of the Were-Rap Chuck as well as Francis.
Francis, you gotta watch out for Francis.
Francis
They're
will
turning
get you.
mountains into molehills. Watch out.
It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, you got anything else?
I think those are the main ones. Those are the main ones you gotta watch out for. And obviously, there's like 15 more, but we're not.
I don't
want
to. We can't
we
divulge
can't bring them to light here.
all of this. Yeah,
exactly.
That's for our only fans,
Right. If our fans want to infect the comments below by dropping off tasty morsels of secret societies for us to investigate, we'll do it in a new segment.
Oh, we will. We will go deep into the rabbit holes.
Our investigative journalism will stop at nothing but a maple creamy.
That's true. Or next week, if I win, Alex will have to say, stop nothing short of a cheesecake.
Yeah, my favorite dessert, the maple creamy. That was close. I almost said cheesecake. Almost did.
That's next week, though.
Eric, you gonna throw me a hot slamming question off the internet?
Another one. I can get another one at you here.
We need to disperse some more terrible advice.
All right, Alex.
Advice that's unwanted at best.
So, why in the world would someone ever have a window in their bathroom? This one's easy in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, first, in case of a home invasion, you can just crash through the window, cause a big commotion. They're going to be like, "Oh crap, someone's here." And you have evaded any danger by getting out of the house, as well as alerting everyone in the area that your house was just broken into, even though it was actually broken out of.
I mean, Eric, you don't keep your shotgun in the bathroom?
Well, shotgun,
Never,
I don't call my thing the shotgun, but okay.
Well, I was promised that I promised myself that I would never get caught with my pants down. So I store all of my ammunition and my firearms under the sink in the bathroom, right next to the cleaning supplies.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So if anyone invades my home, I mean, first of all, I now have a nice firing position through the bathroom window. Second of all, I'm gonna blast them.
So anyway,
if I'm stuck in the bedroom, I'm dead. I'm done. There's no point. Yeah, it's never gonna reach it in time. But
I mean,
at least my pants will be up.
Hypothetically, it's dangerous to be in the bathroom. I've heard a statistic where it's like 30% of deaths occur on the toilet.
Exactly. That's why you need a shotgun to protect yourself.
You need a shotgun to protect yourself, or a window to jump out of, so at least you aren't in the bathroom when you're done.
All wrong, though, unfortunately. You missed the mark again, doer.
Why?
Here's
what?
the reason that there's windows in bathrooms.
What is it?
It's for when it's this is at least why my bathroom has glass on 3 sides. Okay. And it's for when it's too cold to do my naked yoga out on the dock, You got the snowdrifts drifting in. I still need the sunlight to get me woken up in the morning.
And of course, you need to present yourself to everyone.
I mean, I'm in my own private, street-facing bathroom. If they want to look in, that's their problem.
Yeah.
But it's more about being comfortable in my own skin, That's something. That's the natural way. I believe in that. It's all about being comfortable and flexible.
Exactly. I also believe that everyone needs to learn how to love themselves in the fullest ability, and that's to recognize that everyone's got to go to the bathroom. Might as well be proud about it, show off to everyone.
Yeah, there's windows in bathrooms for 2 reasons. Whoever had this question.
Oh, this was the user Miss Creeptails.
Oh, Miss Creeptails. You know this. It's so that you can escape out the bathroom window and not pay your bill.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
If the guy you're taking out's a creep, like me.
Well, I mean, if he starts asking you weird questions about his fetishes and whatnot, of course.
Exactly. And we also know that sunlight's good for you, so that's why, right? You spend 50% of your time on the toilet. So
I know I do.
30% of people die there. You might as well die with some nice sunlight,
That's where the majority of my reading happens,
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
Can't do that with bad. You can't do that with artificial light. You know.
Oh, no way. Fat
Ridiculous.
chance.
Ridiculous.
All right, you got another question for us?
I think you have one more. I'm fresh out.
Oh my gosh, the well of
Drought over
questions
here on
dried
my
up.
part of the internet.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
drought. I'm sorry. Well,
Question drought. I don't know how it works, but they just couldn't. They just didn't materialize.
I got a hot one coming at you.
All right.
And this, of course, is for our boys down at PMT. Pimp My Tractor.
PMT. Pimp My Tractor.
So
Weird
this
how they always get a question every week, but you know.
I don't know where they come from, but the questions are just in hot supply, and they got
They
the
are.
answers. So
people need to know. We're here to
here
deliver.
Here we go. So
All right.
I'm trying to remove this idler pulley that has seized up. But after unbolting the nut and taking the protective plate on the top of the idler, I can't lift the pulley off.
Mm-hmm.
I had taken all the tension off the belt, of course.
Naturally.
But it's like there's a pin or something holding this wheel on, but I can't see or feel anything. Is there a trick to lifting this wheel off, or do I need to order some special tool? Any help I can get would be appreciated.
It's obvious. First of all, your gears ain't chromed. Second of all,
well, obviously that's
it's too
that
late
is
to help you
a
down
big
there.
problem.
That's a full overhaul. But
That's
what we can help you with is the greasiest of greases, bacon grease.
Well,
you need to get it in there to facilitate the pin coming back out off the nut of the idler.
It's just too obvious. So that idler
jamming because you got non-pork related grease in your idler.
You know, I bet they tried beef grease. You know,
they probably didn't test it. It came back.
Gosh.
I bet if we test their grease, it's probably like 50% petrochemicals or something. You know,
and it probably has some poultry resin in there or something.
Oh,
it's just not good. It's not
a Pimp My Tractor.
No way. So, yeah, one thing that they got is they definitely don't have the good grease. But on the other hand, I'm actually pretty familiar with idler pulleys. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
we had an idler problem a couple of pods ago.
Yeah, of course. My middle name is, in fact, Idler Pulley Removal Man.
Diggity dog.
Idler Pulley Removal
Man. DeW.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah,
that's me.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it says right there above your office.
That's why I am the guy. I'm a specialist. So
I send all my idler questions to you.
Believe it or not, there is actually a little pin you do have to pull out, and then, however, this pin is very special. It's actually a commemorative pin dedicated to the very first Pimp My Tractor owner, the great late Cassius von Cassie Cass Chromium DeWitt.
The third.
The third, of course.
Cassius Cassums Chromium DeWitt the third.
He was a legendary man, but it's a commemorative pin, and the only way to get it out is to do your Irish jig for approximately 39 seconds, hail the great chrome gods of yore, and then take out your right pinky, wave it in the air 3 times, and say chromity, chromity, chrome, and then the pin will automatically shoot itself out, and your idler pulley is just it's off. It's
good to go. That's how you disconnect it right there.
And then, of course, you can get your good American bacon grease in there for any future needs.
Wow, I'm glad that you answered that question. I didn't know we had such an idler pulley expert on Pimp My Tractor, despite it saying that for at least weeks above your door frame.
Exactly. Man, you aren't very observant. You do know.
Well, I'm too busy helping out all our customers with screaming chrome deals.
It's true. We have all the good deals.
In the wise words of Cassius Cassums Chromium DeWitt III, dang that shiny.
Well, he knew what he was doing. All right. So, coincidentally, I did find another question, but I don't know if we even have time to answer it.
Yeah, I think we might just have to jump into questions, all the news concerning both fake sports and real sports.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit you up with some good insider details about of course, what we were talking about last week in real sports, the Professional Bull Riding League.
Oh, hit me up.
So,
I'm ready to know.
I mean, I think you might have missed it, but I, of course, was watching. Last week, we had the Lazy E Arena in Oklahoma, where they had the actual Cooper Tires Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, no one was in the stands, and
Will that be unsafe?
a lot of the bull riders had good face masks on, but that did not stop our man Jose Vitor Leme from winning.
Jose Vitor Leme?
Oh my gosh, he was
Oh,
an
the legend.
animal out there.
Was he as much an animal as those bulls were?
Oh,
Because I put all my money on whatever it was the second.
Oh, okay. I bet. However, I got bad news for you, man.
Oh,
The Bulls are out and they are coming like crazy right now. So Chiseled, who was the previous winner, he actually got dropped down. He was taken out from the standings down to second place by Air Support.
Air Support. Oh,
Air Support. He is a insane bull out of like
just filled
completely.
with seething rage at red flappy cloths.
When he comes out of that pen, it's all over. And so right now, I'll give you the top three bulls. We have Air Support, Chiseled, Smooth Operator, and then for the fourth, Hocus Pocus, one of my favorites.
I mean, Smooth Operator's a quality bull, and I'm always rooting for him.
I bet. I mean, I know you're a fan of the Great White North, so you might be interested in number 6 bull right now, Canadian Mist. He's good.
I mean,
he's got potential.
I have seen Canadian Mist out on the curling rink, and let me tell you, his Manitoba tuck is out of this world. He can draw that bad boy a sheet and a half.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. His Saskatchewan slide is something else.
I'm telling you, you got to hold on to your toque when you see Canadian Mist up there. I mean,
it's dirty.
That's a bull that knows how to curl.
Oh, yeah. Well,
oh, yeah.
That's all the good stuff I got in real sports. So you?
So as we all know, we've been patiently waiting Marbula E, the electric version of the very famous and successful Marbula 1 series, presented by Envision Version Racing, right?
Oh, of course.
Who has, for whatever reason, managed to they haven't put enough electricity into their marble and finished third in both the previous 2 races. It turns out there has not been a third race yet, so currently no action in the electronic Marbula series. And League of Legends, the other, well, they're a real sport now, but they're also canceled. I think they got upgraded to real sports and then decided to stop playing. And that's it. There's no other sports that I can think of. Sad time.
I think we have to thank our sponsors for another wonderful podcast.
I'd like to thank Mount Rushmore for being the perfect secret headquarters.
And I would like to thank our friends over at Mom's Office. Your acoustic needs are our acoustic wants. And everyone will enjoy something done in Mom's Office.
I'd like to thank French Mission. Everyone might just say, you're just another variety of bourbon Arabica coffee beans. But you know what? You keep being you. Be special. French Mission.
As always, buy our bacon-testers.org. We will get you everything you got and be perfect for when that time comes when you need to test your bacon.
Outdoor yoga. Put up a hedge. No one wants to see that. Outdoor yoga.
Tall people. For when you really want to tell that person, hey, I'm tall. So you do it. I'm a tall person.
Maple Creamies, please don't take them away from me. Please, I don't think I'm going to survive. Maple Creamies.
The comments. This is down in the bottom. Please let Eric win so Alex can't say it at all. And as always, a longtime supporter, Edgemore Edgers. That Little League season might arrive at some point, and when it does, you want the pristine field that you can only get with Edgemore Edgers.
And last but not least, definitely not least, homegrown hops. The grass might grow onto those base paths, and that's no good. You want to prevent that. But the hops, they're going to keep growing. 10 feet, 15 feet, 35 feet, homegrown hops. Whew. All right. That's it for this episode of Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. We want to thank everybody for tuning in week after week. We know that the Little League season may at some point start or something, but that doesn't matter because you can still have beautiful looking Little League fields. And those mountains aren't going to climb themselves, so get out there and be responsible. Send a sweet heel hook, and for the
Ooh.
love of God, man,
Just send it. It's got potential.
yeah, I think so. I think so. We're going places. We're starting small.
Starting small in week 9.
Yeah. Now that the podcast is over, I think we're really gonna bloom. In double podcast, I'm gonna bloom, Trebek.
Oh, jeez.